Live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Running from the pain in my heart. Into the arms of another, and for a while she made me feel alright. But in a crazy blunder, your love took me back under. Now I'm tied to those shackles and chains. Said don't cry for me, stars. I love you and I want you, and you'll always draw me near. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. It took me to unwind, and now I'm right back from where it began. How old will I be when you finally set me free, and the sun shines on my heart again? Said don't cry for me, sweet Annalie. You know I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart. I'm just running from the pain in my heart.
Come on out, 1965, them boys were called upon. Some fist-fighting cowboys in them jungles of Vietnam. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Yeah, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double-cross me. 19 years old, doing the bidding for Uncle Sam. Desert boots strapped on my feet, machine gun in my head. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Y'all, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. Come on now. Strapped across my vest, 800 more, and I'm gonna pluck one in your chest. I'm an airborne man, baby. Drop me anywhere you please. Y'all, I'm one mean motherfucker. Don't you never double cross me. Oh, 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 Don't you never. I'm a mean motherfucker, so don't you never double cross me.
Wear a condom? We're in Fayetteville. No one gets STDs here.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Hey, everybody. Oh, it's Radar. What's going on? What is going on? Oh, I just closed my window that I needed to see the chats, but I just got hit plus. Hopefully it comes back up because I fucked up. Anyway, just shut off my stream. Anyway, hey, thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for everything. It is Wednesday, the 17th of September. In the year of our ice 2025. We're hanging out, just fucking having a good old time. And why not? Why not? Why shouldn't we? I'm glad everyone's here. Thanks for coming out, hanging out. Obviously you're not watching Kimmel tonight, so you might as well come hang out with Radar. I'm almost as cool as he is. I don't have as cool a guess. But yeah, that's the latest breaking story. Apparently Jimmy Kimmel is a victim of cancel culture in the wake of CK shooting. And we hit on that a little bit last week and was hoping to be done by now, but apparently not. They're really trying to get everyone to forget that, you know, most people in our government are pedophiles and in the Epstein stuff. So we're going to keep having this stuff. For those of you who don't know, last night, Kimmel came on, had a monologue like he does every night. He's not very friendly to Trump. Hasn't been over the course of his career. And he didn't really say anything about Charlie. He said words about Trump's lack of empathy for the subject and how he immediately, when questioned on it, transferred to his giant ballroom. And so that apparently is enough now to get you canceled. So maybe they're going to get me canceled. If I'm not here next week, you know why. Nah, I don't. If I get canceled for that, then I don't care. I don't want to be part of this anymore. That's how it's going to be. And so, you know, we in the last several months now, we've had basically, if you don't, fall in a lockstep with the current administration, you run the risk of getting sued and everything else, and the FCC start shit. So, yeah. So there you go. But you can go on Fox News and like literally say you want to murder people. You want to murder homeless people. Jesus Christ. So, but yeah, I guess cancel culture is on all sides, and it's not going to go away anytime soon. And as long as there's money and all this, that's how it's going to be. So, and I said this the other way too. When comedians got canceled, you're not worth canceling, right? That's so true. That's the truest shit I've read on the internet all day. Oh. Here's my thing. And this was the other way too. I don't think anybody should be canceled, especially comedians. Okay, I think comedians have an obligation and have since fucking comedy began in the times of Nero and shit, right? Caligula and all them. But we need checks and balances on all politicians. Left, right, center, everyone. The media is not to be a propaganda arm for the current administration, the next administration, or last administration. The news media is supposed to report the news. Whether the president or the Speaker of the House or the general public like it or don't. That's their job as journalists, is to report the news. Comedians are supposed to have a satirical take on the news. That's what they're supposed to have. They are supposed to humanize the news. A good way to humanize tragedy, anything, is through comedy. We do it ourselves as veterans. We have that dark comedy side. That's what makes a lot of those guys so popular on TikTok and on any streaming platform, and how we as service members cope with a lot of our shit is through comedy. Right? That's how we humanize our experiences, is through comedy. That's why there's so many veterans who turn to comedy, who turn to dramatic roles, right? Is because that's a great way to humanize our experience. And I think that anytime public figures are shackled or afraid to speak up, then that's a real problem. I think that that's a very, very slippery slope that we don't want to go down. I don't think people like the late night hosts who have gotten canceled so far, all I know is Kimmel and Colbert. But I can't imagine that there's not going to be some sort of court filings in this. Donald Trump brings frivolous lawsuits against people all the time. He sued New York Times for $15 billion. 15B with a billion. B-illion. Because he put a drawing in a book to a pedophile. So he sued them. This is the way this is all going to play out. It's just going to be court battle after bullshit, hoping that they're not found out. The lawmakers on Capitol Hill on both sides have fumbled this fucking Epstein thing down the path. Because here's the deal. I firmly believe that Donald Trump is in there. But I also firmly believe that Bill Clinton's in there. And I feel like there's a lot of other politicians and people with a lot of wealth and a lot of power are directly tied to the incidences that happened on the island and around that clout of Epstein. I firmly believe that. And I believe there's D's and R's and fucking everyone in between. And there's some very rich people in there. Prince Andrew already had to pay fucking a bunch of money to one of the girls. He's the only one we know about, but I'm sure there's more. There's a whole fucking parade of them, the victims. Fuck it. Spade's a spade, man. Let's fucking figure it out. Put them up. Here's the thing. I don't need someone telling me, oh, it's just fake. They're just trying to get him. I don't give a fuck. And this is the thing that I don't understand. This is the thing that I will never understand. Because what is happening to our country right now is you have people on the left and people on the right want us to fight. They want all of us to fight. Right? They want us to fight amongst each other. Well, they fucking rape kids on islands and shit. Ryan LaFear says, I typically empathize with libs of TikTok, but they went after an active duty CW2 today for saying some middling shit. So, I don't think people should be canceled at all. Period. I don't think, because here's the deal. If somebody says something that is untrue, right? Well, Fox News has already like fucking been sued and had to pay how many fucking millions of dollars for spreading false information as a news source, right? They didn't get canceled. Just saying. Like, there's all kinds of fake shit every day out there. Both sides of it. So I think that there's a lot to atone to. I think there's a lot of problems there. But like I said, they're trying to get the poorest to keep fighting so that way we don't fucking bring down their little fucking bullshit. Right? That's what they want. They want all the poorest fighting. And here's the thing. We have people fucking defending these fucks. Oh, I don't know. That fucking dudes, all these people. I don't think the president I don't think he'd rape a 14-year-old girl. Fuck yeah, he would. Fuck yes, he would. He's walking around backstage of fucking beauty pageants and shit. Tell you what, I'll throw this out there, okay? I coach my daughter. Well, I don't know if I'm going to coach it this year because my daughter graduated and moved on. Anyway, I used to coach my daughter's soccer team, indoor soccer team, right? And, like, I couldn't imagine. I try very hard to distance myself from those girls when they're doing things like changing. I couldn't imagine walking into their fucking changing room. But when you have a beauty pageant, that's okay. When you're rich, you can do that shit, right? You can have you and your best friend come to your private fucking resort and have this beauty pageant that only you two are invited to. Turns out other dude's a pedophile, but I'm not. And like I said, I think Bill Clinton's just as fucking bad. I think fucking Joe Biden, the way he fucking would act around little girls that'd be on the fucking stage. Like I said, I don't think it's just one fucking person. I think there's a whole bunch of them. And And he just happens to be the one in the chair right now. Take the fucking chair away. Take it out. Take the rug off from under him. All of them. Line them up and fucking do the same shit. Here's the deal. If you are fucking poor, right? And I'm not even saying poor. If you're a fucking doctor, if you're a fucking coach or a fucking teacher and you get caught fucking diddling kids, you get sent to fucking prison, dude. Do it to them. Do it to all of them. I don't give a shit if they're who the fuck they are. If you fucking diddle kids, you should be put in prison. Or worse. Period. Quit fucking standing up for them. Quit fucking defending them. Here's the deal. If you need to question whether or not you are defending a pedophile, ask yourself if that accusation was brought against someone of the other political sphere, how you would feel about it. If you were a very staunch Trump supporter, okay, and someone came to you with the same evidence that Barack Obama had fucking underage masseuses at his fucking thing that got stolen by fucking his buddy, the known pedophile, right? If that would have happened to President Obama, how would you feel about that? Period. I'm not saying that ever happened to President Obama. Change the name of the president in that statement. If you feel that strongly that, oh my God, wouldn't do it, you're fucking goddamn right he would. Yeah, 8 tens and wood chippers. That's fucking right. And like I said, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what fucking side they're on, dude. If they're a pedophile, they're a fucking pedophile, period. Fucking get rid of them. All of them. And all this fucking bullshit. They fucking sit up there on fucking, oh, we better question. Don't fucking question shit. Here's the deal. Fucking show us. Bring those fucking victims up in front of us and say, hey, this dude did this to me. Here's fucking, they have pictures. They have fucking video. Show us. Show us. Show us. Take all of them the fuck down, dude. All of them the fuck down. And I don't give a shit if they're from here, if they're from fucking Russia, if they're from fucking Great Britain or France or Germany. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if they're fucking media giants or fucking actors and actresses. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so many people. All of them. Light them up. But in the meantime, all of us took a fucking oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I don't like what some people say. I don't agree. I don't agree with what some people say. But it's their right to say it unless it's directly harming somebody else. That's the way the First Amendment to the Constitution has been interpreted by the Supreme Court time and time again. Fuck your feelings, no matter how you feel about it. Both sides of it. I think that there's comedians who got canceled that shouldn't got canceled. I think there are people that should have got canceled that didn't. I think Steve Ducey the other day saying that we should just fucking murder homeless people and then get the fuck away with it. I think if he can say that, I don't agree with that statement. But I'd almost say he's inciting violence, considering 2 days later there's a massive shooting at a fucking homeless camp. Some dude went into a fucking homeless camp and started shooting homeless people. That's inciting violence. If you ask me. That's okay. No, it's not okay. That's the kind of shit that should get someone canceled. But making a joke about fucking transgender people, making a joke about fucking whatever. I think that all of it has gone too far. I think all of these things have gone too far. And if we don't stop it, there's going to be big problems. Yeah. Yeah, when Norman McDonald got fired from Lamb and OJ. Yeah. Well, OJ fucking did it. OJ the fuck did it. Here we go, around and around and around again, right? Yeah, well, fucking, what's that dude? He's on TikTok. Fucking the comedian who got fired from SNL before he even started because he was like a Trump supporter. What's that fucking dude's name? He's funny as fuck. Kind of fat dude. He does the Down syndrome sketch. He's got like an uncle with Down syndrome or some shit. Fuck's that guy's name? It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, but Saturday Night Live canceled him before he even fucking he got hired. He got hired by SNL, and then they were like, "Yeah, you're pro Trump. We can't hire you." Yeah, Shane Gillis. Yeah, yep. I don't think he should have got fucking canceled either. Dude, fucking Shane Gillis he's honestly one of the funniest fuckers. God, he's hilarious, dude. He's fucking funny, dude. I wonder if he'd come on. No, he's way too big to come on my show. He's way too big to come on this pissant show. But I mean, realistic. But like, okay, he shouldn't have got canceled either. I'm not saying that like, I don't even like Kimmel that much. I don't even think he's that funny. The two late night people that I'll watch, the two fucking, yeah, he's fired over Asian jokes, whatever. But yeah, he got canceled for using the R word and stuff too. Yeah. I get, yeah. And I don't think he should have. But anyway, the only two late night people who are really, that I don't want to say give a shit about, but I listen to upon occasion. But I listen to John Oliver when he does. I like his expose things. I think they're good. Last Week Tonight is a good show. And Jon Stewart. And the only reason I don't always agree with some. Jon Stewart's very anti-gun. I'm not very anti-gun. I'm kind of pro-gun myself. There's other things that he kind of gets a little political on that I don't always see eye to eye with him. But that dude, if you are a post 9/11 vet, you owe a lot to Jon Stewart. Dude fucking went to bat in Congress for like the post 9/11 fucking or the PACT Act, for burn pit stuff, for the 9/11 survivors, for their issues, their medical problems and stuff. Dude fucking went in front of Congress and testified several times. And he finds causes like that and really rallies behind them and drums up support. He uses his clout, whatever you want to call it, for good, and helps a lot of fucking people. Yeah. Latest Week Tonight is good depending on the topic. He admits it's comedy first, but I like how he brings to light issues. Yeah. And some, like I said, and some of the stuff that Last Week Tonight does is kind of more political, but like fucking he'll go deep dive into like medical debt. The first one that really got me to watch his show and it just popped up on like fucking whatever, and it was like medical debt. And he went and showed how like fucking the debt kind of shit snowballs, right? And he went and he fucking bought like a bunch of he like started a debt collection company, and bought a bunch of fucking medical debt and just like fucking erased it. Yeah. This is Jon Stewart doesn't discriminate politically if you're doing dumb shit. Yeah, he fucking during the last election, dude was calling out fucking Biden just as much as he's calling out Trump. I think the show in of itself, the Daily Show, I think that they're very anti-Trump. Right, wrong, and different. I think collectively the show and the writers are anti-Trump. Okay? They're kind of left-leaning. But Jon Stewart himself has no problem calling out either side when they're fucked up. He's called out Cory Booker. He's called out fucking he called out Kamala. He called out Biden. He has no problem calling someone out when they're fucked up. Cam, why is your life sound donkey balls, dude? Why is your life sound donkey balls, dude? Want to talk about it? But yeah, if you need to call 988, dude, absolutely. Don't. If you think you might, do it. If you think that's what you need, man. Steven, he is pretty left biased, yeah. But in that same token, he's not blindly left. If that makes sense. I think that when we look at I'll go the opposite way with Fox News. Okay? They are very, very blindly right. They are very blindly right. And I think that like MSNBC is very blindly left. Yeah, he loves giving Schumer shit. Yeah. Schumer's one of his fucking favorite targets, man. I died from an invasive surgery. What? Why would you do that? What's your surgery, man? If you want to talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, if it's too personal, I understand it. But I really hope not, man. Oh man, what's up, Kenan? Keenan, Kenon? Yeah. Steven says there's a lot of interviews I saw. He reminds me of Bill Maher. That's why I don't watch Fox either. I don't like the bias. I'll almost say that Bill Maher has kind of started leaning a little bit right too. He was super left, and I wonder. I wonder with Bill Maher, because I remember him being accused of being so left because he was like pro pot. Oh, you got a goddamn pot smoker over there. A pot smoker. He's awful lefty. I think it's pretty. I think honestly, I don't think Bill Maher has changed a whole lot. I think that the political movement has kind of pushed him to the center. Do you think Krista Cole should lose her job? No. Why should she lose her job? Because of her video. I guess I didn't see her video, but I'm gonna give already. No. Unless she has a video of her diddling kids or some shit. No. Nope. I don't think anybody should lose their job for their opinion. Period. Same with the military. Fucking Recruiter Times. I used to be a huge fan of Recruiter Times, dude. And one of their admins just went off the fucking deep end, and I don't know. I snoozed him for 30 days. I don't want to fucking see that shit. I don't think anybody's career. Here's the deal: the military is supposed to be apolitical. Both sides, both fucking sides, dude. Apolitical. The military is not there to serve. The military is not there to serve the president. The military is not a political arm of the president. The military is supposed to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That's their job. The Department of Defense is there to defend our nation against all threats, internal and external. Not to serve at the whim of a president. Any president. Period. Now, that being said, if you are a leader in the military, you need to remind yourself of that before you put shit on social media. If you are active duty or currently wearing the uniform, especially as an officer or a non-commissioned officer, your job is to maintain that apolitical stance, no matter what your personal feelings are. Whether you are left-leaning or right-leaning or fucking wherever on the scope, your job is to remain as apolitical as possible. Especially in anywhere social media or in front of your troops. Period. If you don't like what somebody says, your job is to defend their right to say it. Period. I don't like what some people say either. And I'm entitled to my opinion. Same as you're entitled to yours. But if you are wearing the uniform of this country, your job is to defend their ability to say it. To go back to the original rant of Jimmy Kimmel getting fired or getting canceled or whatever. If his company decides that they don't like what he's saying and wants to fire him, he has other avenues in which he can say that, right? If ABC, I think he's on ABC, if they terminate their relationship with him, I'm sure they have some sort of contract. He's going to get fucking paid. His writers, hopefully everyone should get paid. But if they decide they don't want to have his program on their show, on their channel anymore, that's up to them. The president of the United States should not say that. The FCC should not threaten canceling them. That's not what that should be about. But if they, as an independent company, don't want them on their network anymore, they have recourse to take that off, right? And he can go say what he wants to say on Twitch or on YouTube or on fucking Discord or on Facebook Live or whatever. If that's what they want to do, fine. But that's on them. Now, Lance says same for fire, police, and EMS too. No. Nope. Because they don't take that oath. They don't take the oath that we take. I don't even like watching TV anymore. It's full of nothing but stupid, depressing crap, in my opinion. Yeah, Cat Wayne, you're right, dude. You know what? I honestly, the majority of what I watch, there's a couple like YouTubers, they fucking sound like a kid when I say that, don't I? There's a couple news outlets from Ukraine that I watch just to kind of keep an update on what's going on in Ukraine, because I do care about the war in Ukraine, and I want to see the Ukrainians kick the shit out of the Russians. And the majority of what I consume as far as media goes is like dudes building little planes or little tanks. That's me. That's what I don't. I try. Sometimes it creeps in, and sometimes with this job, we have a little chat. We have several chats actually, as the people that work and run the radio stuff. I'll let you in the backside of this stuff, right? We have like a news chat when news stories pop out, blah, 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 blah. Like last week when that was all going down, we had up to the minute updates on that. We have people with press passes that fucking can send us stories and shit before it's really. We see a lot of that stuff like as it's happening. We get a lot of these fucking stories that come up, and for the show, I like to be informed on kind of what's going around. So like on Wednesdays, I watch some of it. But for the most part, I try to stay away from it. It's just angry. It angers me. I don't want to carry that anger into the rest of my life when I see what actually happens around here. If that makes sense. So I try to stay away from it. Or I watch these giant yard transformations. Guys go and mow overgrown yards. Yeah, that's just fucking badass, dude. Those dudes just like fucking show up with a mower on a trailer and they're like, "Hey, can I mow your lawn?" And the dude hasn't been mowed in like 10 years, or like the city mows like their fucking shit. Yeah, that thing's fucking awesome. I love those. Then some of those dudes, you know what my wife sent me and has got my algorithm all fucking hooked up to now? It's these like jelly bras or some shit, and these bitches like take their fucking bras off and their titties goes fucking everywhere. It was like they just drop fucking. It was like they have two water balloons and fucking pantyhose. They drop to their knees and shit. God, that shit's fucking ridiculous. My wife's like, "Look at this, it's fucking hilarious." And of course, I don't even know how that works because she sent me like one video. My wife sent me one fucking video on Facebook Messenger, and now like every third fucking thing when I'm going through like fucking reels or whatever is goddamn, it's these fucking big floppy titties. So yeah, if you want to see big floppy titties, let me go back. Let me see what it's fucking called. I'm on the radio page. I want to share it on there. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, ladies with sagging breasts, there's the right brow to regain your even and upright. Oh, dude, then they'll have like these gals who are like, if they ain't 280, they ain't a lady fucking shits, and they just fucking big old jugs. Ugh. Yeah, once you see one pair, you want to see them all. Fuck yeah. I mean, okay, it is Facebook, so they do have their shirts on, but man, that's about it. I can think of worse things on my feet. Yeah, right. Last time I saw this appreciation for physical violence with Afghanistan. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree, dude. I agree. And I was hoping, this is what last week I tried really hard to avoid the Charlie Kirk stuff. It was brand new. And I still have mixed feelings on it. I don't think they should have been shot. I don't think that the kids who were there should have had to witness that. I don't think the people around him, and I think all it's done is made a martyr out of him. And I don't think that was the case. Like I said, I don't think he deserved to die. And I didn't disagree with everything he said. But I think that this has gone out of hand. Yeah, floppy titty news. Fuck yeah, floppy titties, dude. Fucking love floppy titties. Oh, dang. Now my phone's all blowing up with floppy titty videos. Anyway. Climb to glory. Fuck it, 10th Mountain. Oh, you know what? I'll say this. I'll say this for 10th Mountain. I never fucked y'all. I never fucked with y'all at all. I barely saw 10th Mountain. They were there when I was in Afghanistan with the Marine Corps. There were some 10th Mountain guys there. They were cool. They're all right. And when I was in Iraq, I was with the 82nd. We had First Armor on our fob too, and then we had they were Romanians and Germans and Brits on our Aussies. They were Aussies. It's because we're cool as fuck. Most deployed unit in the Army, yeah. Fall to failure. Oh no, 10th Mountain's cool. Like I said, I never really. I had some buddies of mine that when I got out, since I got out, that were 10th Mountain. They liked it, I guess. Better than fucking strikers, do they? I have friends ask me what I think about the conspiracies of shooting. Channel 1? Yes. Oh, you're not talking about... We used to have that in school. We had Channel 1. It had Lisa Ling on it. She was like the fucking... when I was like... This is like the 90s, dude. Yeah. Fucking Lisa Ling telling us... It was like 10 minutes at school. And we just tell like the local... Or like world news. Like 10 minutes of news. Like you watch it during homeroom or some shit. That's right after lunch we watched it. That's light infantry. Okay. Bravo Company, 277th ASB, Stephen Boyce, Charlie Company, 431. Nice. That was Bravo Batty, 3rd to 319th. A long time ago, man. Ryan said we had a West Point second lieutenant that failed to report to his unit and became a level 999 Grand Wizard on World of Warcraft after a year of getting paid and not and playing his game nonstop. Nice. He just never showed up. He just fucking stayed home and like nobody fucking knew he didn't show up. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking funny. As a fucking lieutenant, that's great. That's so fucking good, dude. Because usually that'd be a specialist story. It's like 4 billion years old. Oh, shit. Man, I don't know. I don't. I just here's what's been bugging me. I think about the whole deal is I have, and as a parent and as a Marine and a soldier both, I had these visions of the things that we did collectively to make the world a better place for our kids and our grandkids to grow up in. And I feel like the last, honestly, since COVID, that we've taken this like turn. That's some South Park Wild level shit, yeah. But I really feel like we've made this turn, and I hope we can turn it back. Because I like I said, a lot of us have sacrificed for our kids and grandkids to fucking be better, to have better. And I guess maybe it just feels like it's all for naught. But I don't know. Fuck it. Fuck it. Chuck in the fucking bucket, right? Oh, my fucking ears are all sweaty. It's hot down here tonight. I guess I don't know where you guys are at, but where I'm at, it started getting cold. We're getting in that fall weather. Like it's been like that 40 degrees and raining. The leaves are starting to turn and fucking get shitty already, and so my heater kicked on like Sunday. And I like I said, I don't know where you guys are at, but where I'm at, we have like hundreds, and then we have like a week of 70s, and then it's down in the fucking 40s, right? So my heater kicked on for the first time, and man, like all that dust and fucking shit that's been settling there all fucking summer just all fucking cooks out, so my house all smells bad. It's burning. And there's like parts of my house that are like I have a big house, right? 8 kids kind of big house. And so like part of my house is like 95 degrees and part of my house is like 65 degrees. It's fucking crazy. Kevin said, notice how commercials for adult products look, they're targeting 3-year-olds. What's up with that crap? Yeah. Now we're not, because now we're old. They're trying to cater to our kids, Cam Wayne. That's what it's for, man. Oh, they figure they ain't going to fucking get us to buy anything different, dude. Colorado 7th. Yeah, dude, I kind of miss Colorado for that. Nah, you're not so far off from us though. Stevens in Mississippi. Nice, man. Nice. He said Pennsylvania was perfect weather to camp and ride the bike. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you had some cool videos, man. That looked fun. That looked super fun. I'm kind of jealous, but I'm kind of not. Dude, what last week? What did I do? Last weekend. Oh shit, I was gonna fucking tell a story too. So, you know how we got the I told you guys we have a foreign exchange student. He's cool as fuck. I really enjoy having a foreign exchange student. And where I'm at, there's a lot of like touristy shit, right? There's Mount Rushmore, Devil's Tower, and fuck shit like that, right? And a bunch of like other caves and national parks and shit. When you live in somewhere like this, you kind of forget that it's like magical to people, right? And we have a really big buffalo herd at Coast State Park. And one of the things that he's wanted to do is see buffalo in the wild. Well, there's no buffalo in the wild anymore, but the state park is, I don't know, it's big. And there's big prairies, and there's, the herd of buffalo down there's like 2,000 buffalo, and this big herd of buffalo that kind of move around and shit. And so he got to see the buffalo run across the prairies and shit. And then we took him to Rushmore, and we stayed every night at Rushmore. They do what they call the lighting ceremony. And there's this like History Channel kind of show. The girl comes out, she's got like a scripted speech. She talks about it, right? And then they show like this like History Channel, like a 20-minute History Channel kind of video, the history of Mount Rushmore kind of video. And then it's dark. They do it during sunset, so it gets dark during this video. And then, it's all dark, and then they shoot these lights up, these big spotlights onto the presidents, onto Mount Rushmore. And it's fucking cool, man. And so it's kind of, and they do it while they're, I don't know, I remember it's like America the Beautiful is playing and shit. It's kind of cool. And then at the end, they ask all active duty and veterans to come down to the bottom, and we fold the flag and present the colors. And when I was there, it was Saturday night, and there was like a Vietnam veterans group of buddies having a reunion or some shit, and they all went. And so there was like, I think there was about 80 of them all down there, and we were all on the stage and shit. It was pretty cool. Got to hang out with some cool dudes. They're pretty funny old dudes, man. It's a good time. What's up, Corey? How you doing, buddy? And so I don't know. It was kind of a cool experience. So if you're ever out in the Black Hills during the evening and you want to go to Mount Rushmore, do that. It's pretty cool. We've lived here. I've lived in the Black Hills for 20 years, and I've never been there for it. We used to come out here. My family's from out here when we come out here in the summertime. I've never been there for the lighting ceremony. And my wife had never been. My wife's born and raised here. And so it was something cool we did as a first with him. I mean, there's not a whole lot of firsts that you can kind of do when you're old, I guess. But so that's pretty cool. And like I said, he was just digging it. He really loved it. I think so. So yeah, it's cool. Rushmore's a cool place. It's somewhere that if you've never been, you should definitely go. It's pretty awe-inspiring. So I think this weekend I gotta work, so next weekend I'll take him to Devil's Tower. So cool. Anyway. Big yawns. Fuck, it's getting late, dude. Man, Corey, I wish you'd been here earlier, man. Good seeing you. Oh, dude, I don't know what's up with that crab look at, Wayne. We're getting old. Getting old, buddy. My fucking kids are all getting old and fucking make me feel old and shit. This weekend's homecoming. And so they're doing all their fucking dress up shit and fuck, dude. These kids are gonna give me a heart attack. I'm gonna give myself a heart attack. I'm not sure yet. I get all fucking worked up on shit. But anyway, yeah, dude, I've been going for about an hour. I'm gonna start wrapping shit up, I think. So I do appreciate everyone being here. It's cool. I do appreciate everyone being here. We talked about this last week a little bit, and then Captain Wayne brought it up again tonight. With the 988 number. And that's, for those of you who don't know, 988 is a suicide prevention hotline. And us as veterans, I think, are a little more prone to this than some groups. But we had a pretty big tragedy in my little town this past weekend. We had a kid, like 20, 21-year-old kid, decided that was going to be his way out. And a lot of the people in the school and school district, like, we're still buddies with him. He graduated like 2 years ago. And so, like, I mean, we have to, like, you know, we take care of each other. We have to take care of each other because no one's going to take care of us but each other. But I think that sometimes I know me, I get caught up in trying to help my veteran buddies that I forget that other people struggle with mental health too. You know, we don't have the market cornered on mental health issues. There's plenty of other people have it too. And that 988 number is a good one to have. That's a good resource to have to give to people if they're struggling, whether they're veterans or not. You know, nobody should have a family ripped apart by suicide. It sucks. It sucks. I've seen some, you know, I've lost some. We've all lost friends to it. Yeah, who did cut that? I think it was Paul Bunyan. Nothing says America like destroying a couple mountains in a Native American area. Yep. It's fucking, yeah. You know, before 1920, the mountain was its beauty was unprecedented. Devil's Tower is cool. I like Devil's Tower. I usually ride the bike out there and hike around the base of it and shit. But anyway, but real talk, like if you are struggling with mental health issues, don't feel free to reach out to somebody. You know, hopefully there's somebody you trust enough that you can reach out to. If not, definitely call that 988 number. It's what it's for. That's what they pay people to fucking man it for. I've never called it. That'd be fucked up if you call that number and it goes to like fucking like some call center in like India or some shit. You can't fucking understand them. Oh, you don't kill yourself, sir. Fuck, dude, I need to go to bed. Anyway, you have been listening to me, Radar, right here in the Smoke Pit. I'm here every Wednesday night. I start broadcasting at Captain Wayne, dude. And back at you, buddy. Back at you. Captain Wayne Bacon here says, I'll always be here. I've been struggling with mass suicide myself. Anyone can message or talk to me. Anyone. And same, dude. Reach out. If you are struggling with it, hit me up. Hit me up. Hit the station up. You know a lot of us here. Hook it up. If you call 988, they put you on hold. They fucking seriously? That'd be fuck, dude. Oh, fuck them, dude. I hope they don't. I hope there's actually somebody there that can fucking help a little bit. Oh. But yeah. I'm here every Wednesday. At 11 Eastern, 10 Central, 9 Mountain, 8 Pacific. Come look it up. Come hang out with your boy Radar. Tomorrow, it's Thursday, Sergeant's time. Ice and Spanky, talking about all things sergeanting, active duty, National Guard, reserves, retirees, all kinds of good shit. Hook it up. They're good people. This weekend, we have weekend co-ops, some gaming stuff. I'll be hanging out. Sunday's a Don's a day of no scheduled activities. Be hanging out with our families. Go hang out with yours. I'll watch some football. Are you ready for some football? I fucking miss that song. Monday is the aptly named Monday edition because the edition happens on Monday. They'll be talking to do some current events, chilling out, hanging out, have a good time. Tuesday is Pop Culture Warrior CQ and his harem. I wonder if the 988 reception is called 988. Yeah, or just like fucking or reach around their cubicle and talk to everybody like, man, that guy's fucked up. I need to fucking decompress before I fucking do something dumb. God damn it. Oh, that's gonna be in my head now. It's fucking these dudes teeter totter on the verge of fucking suicide, trying to talk other people off the ledge and shit. Oh, be fucked. Anyway, swinging back around to next Wednesday, you got Wednesday early is a sports bar with Coach and the actual King Smith. They talk about all kinds of sportsing stuff. There's some football stuff going on. They talk about how I suck at fantasy football, and I'm like 0-2. They talk about all kinds of shit. Some WNBA playoffs. I know Coach really loves the WNBA. That's just going down. And then after them, second half of the doubleheader, it's me, Radar, right here in the smoke pit. Had a question earlier about TZ. She's kind of feeling some medical stuff, and she's got a lot going on in her life, so she's taking a step back for a little bit, which is cool. Hey, good on her, dude. She talking about mental health. She's got to take care of hers too, and I appreciate that. And she is a great person, and I love her to death, and I can't wait for her to come back. But in the meantime, you're gonna have me. I might have some co-hosts pop on and off. I don't know. CQ asked me the other day if I wanted a co-host, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, I don't know. I actually didn't even message him back. He just messaged me, and I was like, was thinking about it before I messaged him back. But anyway, I just like hanging out, and I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want TZ to feel like she's getting pushed out. So, yeah, it goes. Anyway, but I really do appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate everyone hanging out. The biggest takeaway from tonight is be kind to each other. That. You never know what people are going through, and it costs $0 to be kind. Just random acts of kindness. When you see someone at fucking work tomorrow, just smile and say hello. Just smile and say hi. Smile. Good morning. Have a great day. That's just infectious. You don't know how much that can positively affect somebody, just to like pop into someone, see someone in the hallway. Hey, good morning. Have a great day. I love your tie. Be genuine about it. In the elevator at work or something, or fucking standing in line for coffee or something. Just a little shit like that. Positive action breeds positive results, right? Just be nice to people. Be nice to each other. Everyone's fighting battles. Everyone's stressed out about their fucking pay or lack thereof, or family member being sick, or struggling with mental health. You don't know what battles they're fighting. Just be nice to them. Be nice to everybody. Be nice to yourself. Yeah, we're all humans, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, he says that's right. Saw something the other day. Just try to meet someone where they're at, and that's where to start. Yeah, start where someone's at. Yeah, and that's just, dude. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I know for me, like, and I am not a happy person. Radar is not the kind of fucking chirpy happy person. Okay, my wife and I work in the same place. She works different shifts, and I do different jobs, but we're in the same building. And she said something about her husband working there. She's like, they're like, who's your husband? And he's like, oh yeah, it's a sports manager. And they're like, oh, the smiley one? Because I walk through, like, we have a Starbucks there at where I work. And I just, I'm nice to people in there. I smile at them and say, hey, good morning. Good morning, Sam. How the hell are you? You know what I mean? And I talk to them. I be nice to people. And I was like, you're the smiley person at work. Fuck. I'm not trying to be a smiley person. I'm trying to make people trying to make people's days better. Now I gotta tone it down. I don't want anyone to think I'm a smiley person. But anyway, on that note, be smiley, be nice to people, be nice to each other, be nice to yourselves, and stay amazing. Captain Wayne says stay amazing. And I appreciate you, buddy. Hey, thanks for being here. Thanks, Keith, for showing up. Thanks, everyone, for being here. I appreciate it. I will see you guys next Wednesday, right here on WTF Nation Radio. And I need to find a plug. Not that one. Not that one. I need to find a plug. There we go. All right. Taking off. Shots.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
Well, I guess I was born with a gun in my hand. We'd walk the big clear cuts in the pine timberland. Well, the army man told me that I could defend the free. Oh, and draw me a paycheck and get a tech school degree. I said, hey now, Sergeant, that sure does sound fine. Well, a sawmill ain't hiring. Tell me, where do I sign? Won't you light a lantern for me? I'll be gone, but not long. Won't you keep a candle burning? Won't you leave the porch light on? Well, my hands are still steady, and they still hold a gun. And this is the suit of a soldier for your southeastern son. Well, tell Mom not to worry, if she's taking it hard. Never thought I'd see action back when I joined the Guard. Well, all this will be over more later than soon. As I wrote in a letter beneath the big Afghan moon. Won't you light a lantern for me? I'll be gone, but not for long. Won't you keep a candle burning? Won't you leave the porch light on? Won't you light a lantern for me? I'll be gone, but not